All right, I am trying to go live. Hopefully I have the camera turned the right way in order to have it not be upside down like I did last time. I'm here with a little Lori Harvey do. Was just in the mood to kind of flip my hair a different way today and just wanted to come live to share what's been going on, what I've been up to. So much has been happening, including, going back to work. The semester has started, so I'm back at work. Things are moving and shaking, and it's an exciting time. I have a lot going on this year, and I'm just so excited for where things are with me. Not only in what I've been doing as a content creator, but with my, career as an educator. So just wanted to get on here today and just say what's up, say what's going on. I'm still trying to get used to being in front of the camera. It's not always the easiest thing, but I think the more I do it, the more I practice, the more I'm on here connecting with you guys, the more comfortable I become, and it's a thing. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Just wanted to get on and say hi, like I said, in a quick live to talk about what I've been doing. So over the summer, if you've been paying attention to the channel, I've been doing some travels. Went to Antigua, went to Finland and Estonia. And then after recently, I went to Quebec City with my children, and that was really fun. So it's exciting to be on here, just giving a little recap of what went down over the summer, what's to come, which is some exciting information about the podcast and my new book, which I'm really excited about. So, just to get started, thank you so much for joining me. I am KJ. This is a podcast for women who are educators, women who are burnt out, women who love to travel. And if this is something that's for you, subscribe, hang out, check out the rest of the videos, check out the podcast. There's so much here for, people to feel inspired and to, move forward in their life in a confident way, in a passionate way, doing the things that they love. So, just to get started on what I've been doing, I recently went to, well, I'm not going to say recently, but a couple months ago, went back to Antigua, which is my home country, if many of you don't know already. Um, did so many things there, got to see family, was so happy to spend time with family, and it's something that I definitely cherish and will continue to try to cherish the rest of my life. Um, I also was able to, spend some time at the beach, eating so many amazing foods. I think it's important when we go to other countries, whether it's our home country or we're just going to visit, to just really try to immerse ourselves in the culture, in the food, in the music, in the art, and just shop local, buy local, right? Because our goal isn't to make the people with the big pockets, richer. It's to really help empower and support those small business owners and the people who are on the come up. So I'm always here for shopping local, and that's definitely something I do whenever I travel, especially in Antigua. Now, after that little adventure, I was able to go to Finland again, third time, with EF. No, not EF. This was with book bag tours. Whoops. I've gone previously with EF. This time around was with book bag tours, and that was a completely different experience than the times I've gone with EF. And so our group leader was awesome. The people in the group were awesome. They were so fun to spend time with. And I feel like I've made some lifelong friends in the process. So shout out to everybody who was on the trip. It was an amazing experience. I got to spend some time, doing some solo explorations, and that was fun as well. Um, ate and ate and ate because that's what I do when I go to Finland. It's like fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. I'm eating the snacks, I'm eating the fish, I'm just eating everything. Tried reindeer for the first time after over what 7 years of being able to travel to Finland. I finally tried reindeer and it was actually not that bad. I have to say I was really curious to try it, and it has an interesting texture. It has an interesting taste, and I think if you have it done right, like in a certain way that you like it, it can be the most delicious thing you ever eat in your life. So try reindeer; it's really good. Um, Definitely eating and trying different things is something that has been a part of my journey as a traveler. I was able to try birch ice cream, which you know, birch. It was really, really good though. It's an acquired taste, and I definitely recommend if you are heading to Finland, try that birch ice cream. It's really good. Um, Spent some time at a music festival. Well, not necessarily a music festival. It was a midsummer festival. Let me take that back. Midsummer festival, and that was an interesting experience in itself. Had a nice little flower crown. I was looking extra, extra cute in my nice white dress. The people of Helsinki are just so kind and so gracious and so welcoming, and it was really good to spend some time amongst the Finnish people in that environment. So that was really fun as well. Then later in the summer, moving and grooving with my kids, whether it was theater or tennis camp, just spending time with them, doing all the things that they love to do and they're passionate about. My son is now into football thanks to me and my World Cup obsession. So he's been on football craze for the past couple months, and I'm paying for it. But it's good because he's doing something that he loves and he's passionate about, and I'm complete advocate for that. So it's been really interesting to see both my children evolve into amazing, talented people doing the things that they love, whether it's art or theater or music or sports. Just watching them grow into these amazing human beings has been lovely to watch. And it was great doing that over the summer. I think one of the things that I'm always grateful for is the fact that I get my summers off. And so I can spend a lot of time with my children doing the things that they like to do, going to the places they like to go to, and so that has been really fun spending time with them this summer as they grow into their teen years. I've got a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old. So these aren't easy ages, but they're really fun and they're awesome people, and I love it. I love it. So recently, about 2 weeks ago, we came back from Quebec City, and that was a fun experience as well, being able to spend some time going around Quebec City. I think that although we visited Canada several times during the winter months, it was really interesting to go in summer and see what it's like in summer. It's such a different vibe. The people are out and about. There's a lot to do, lots to see. There was so much to eat. I mean, we ate like food was going out of style. The chicken in Quebec City is like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's amazing. It's amazing. So highly recommend a trip to Quebec City in summer. Lots to do, lots to see, lots of museums. We went to the one of the First Nations museums, and it was the Huron Wendick, and just there's so much to learn about what these groups of people experienced in their lives in that area of Quebec many years ago, and what they continue to deal with as a culture in the Quebec area. It was good to learn. It was good for my children to learn and experience some of this as well. So definitely worth it if you go to Quebec City. Make sure that you're not just visiting the places in the old town, but you're actually going out to the other areas and like learning about the history of the area and learning about the people of that area, because there's so much to learn, so much that you can explore, and it was fun for us. Now that we're back, what are we doing? It's time to go back to school, time to go back to work. I'm back at work, they're back at school. Um, there's so much that we are dealing with as a family. Unfortunately, we've had a death in the family, so we're dealing with that. Um, you know, Dealing with the ups and downs of life. We're just moving through it, and just trying to love each other and care for each other in the process. Going back to work has been interesting. Happy to be back. Happy to be back. But just trying to move and groove and change the trajectory of what I want for my life and what I want for my children. And I feel like I've been able to build a community here on YouTube that, empowers me and helps me to do the things that I love to do. And, shout out to Stephanie Perry for being the real MVP in creating a platform that helps Black women, do the things that they love and push them into the right direction for their lives and what works for them. And I've been able to develop as a YouTuber, develop as a content creator, um, whether it's from Rashida or Delia and the guidance and support and advice that they give on their channels. I think that this collective of people, including Rashawn from Basket Global, this group of people really helps to empower Black women. And I think that they've definitely had a large influence on me, and shout out to them. I think it's important for us to continue to inspire each other and push each other, and that's all I aim to do here on YouTube. Something that I wanted to share as I am being inspired and moving in a certain direction, I have been able to write a book. Um, I'm not sure if you are familiar with Danielle Dessert, but what was it? Was it last year or in the spring? I went to one of her writers' workshops, and she gave some great feedback on writing and being able to put my podcast into a book. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm so happy that I did it. And so, if you don't know, now you know. I've turned the podcast into a book. It is an amazing book titled Love's Teaching Will Travel. It has a lot of gems. It's not just a book where you're going to read from start to end and that's it. There are journal prompts, there are things in there to really help you reflect and think about why you want to teach, whether it's teaching abroad, teaching online. The goal is to inspire you to teach from anywhere. And so, if you get a chance, make sure that you're taking a look at the description. There'll be a link to the ebook. The paperback hasn't been published as yet, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's on its way. So make sure that you're taking some time to look into it. If you're an educator who's looking to teach abroad, work, remotely, it's definitely something that's for you. So that's something I have going on right now. I also am in the process of moving forward with season 2 of the podcast. It's been an exciting journey doing season 1, and I had an amazing list of guests come on and share their stories and their journey on teaching abroad. And so now I have a new set of amazing people who will be coming on to the podcast to share their teaching experiences abroad.